At the Blake mansion, a night meant to celebrate love turned cruel. Whispers, smirks, then laughter. The billionaire's guests had found their evening's amusement, humiliating a woman they believed didn't belong. Sophia, in her simple red dress, had walked down the marble stairs with quiet grace. But her modest elegance drew sharp tongues. "Who let the help in?" one guest sneered. "The kitchen is that way," mocked another. The cruelest cut came when Vivian Wellington, dripping in diamonds, raised her glass. "A toast to tonight's most unexpected entertainment." The ballroom erupted in laughter. At the center of it all, Sophia stood still, twisting her wedding band. Their anniversary celebration, months in planning, was collapsing into a nightmare. And then, crash. A glass shattered against marble. Silence fell. At the doorway stood Richard Blake, billionaire, host of the evening, and Sophia's husband. His cold fury froze the room. He stepped forward slowly, the crowd parting as though afraid of his very shadow. His eyes locked on Sophia, then on the women who mocked her. "Who," his voice cut through the silence, "insulted this woman?" Vivian stammered. Elaine laughed nervously. "She doesn't belong here, Mr. Blake. This is an elite event." Richard's lips curved into a chilling smile. "Doesn't belong? This woman is my wife." The ballroom gasped. Glasses trembled in hands. The mockery turned to shame. Faces drained of color as realization struck. They had ridiculed not a stranger, not an outsider, but the very heart of the man whose wealth and power dwarfed them all. Richard's command was swift. "Kill the music, cut the lights." Darkness fell, broken only by the chandelier glow. He lifted a rare $10,000 bottle of champagne and poured it onto the marble floor. "This," he said coldly, "is the worth of your words. Nothing." Then he turned to his guards. "Make them disappear." Panic rippled through the guests. Vivian and Elaine were dragged away, their protests silenced by shame. The others were escorted out like trespassers. Once adored, now disgraced. At last the doors slammed shut. Only Richard and Sophia remained beneath the chandeliers. He turned to her, his voice soft now. "Are you okay?" Her fingers laced with his. "I've never been better." The night that began with cruelty ended in intimacy. Richard brought out their old record player. Ella Fitzgerald's voice filled the empty hall as they danced, just the two of them, as they once had when they first fell in love. Weeks later, Richard surprised Sophia again. A private performance at the Metropolitan Opera House, the dream she had cherished since she was a girl. On her seat, Sophia found 2 letters. The first from Vivian. "Your dignity revealed how hollow mine was. I am ashamed. I'm learning." The second from Elaine. "I've donated to the charity you spoke of, not for forgiveness, but because it was right." The cruel women had changed. The guests who laughed never judged again. As the soprano's final notes echoed in the opera house, Richard whispered, "Was it everything you dreamed?" Sophia smiled through tears. "It's more. So much more. Sometimes the greatest power isn't in wealth or status, but in the courage to stand tall, even when the world tries to make you small."